Can you trust Surfshark? What is a no logs policy and why should you care? Let's discuss. What's up guys, and welcome to another edition of Surfshark Academy. Today, I want to talk about a new development around Surfshark that happened just this week. And that is the news that Surfshark's no logs policy has now been verified by a company called Deloitte. But before we get into what a no logs policy is and why this is a big deal, we need to talk about the trust between you and Surfshark. When using any kind of VPN service, your data goes through servers which are owned or rented by that company. As you can imagine, this opens up a window for that company to collect information about your internet activities. You are essentially trusting that this VPN will keep your data safe, or better yet, not store your information anywhere so that nobody can get access to it, including the VPN itself. This is especially important if you're a whistleblower or a journalist who wants to stay as anonymous as possible. And I mean, even for me as a regular user, trusting my VPN on this is really important. I don't want my data to be on somebody's servers just sitting there, or worse yet, sold to data brokers. So to gain the trust of consumers, VPN companies tend to release no logs policies. They basically assure that no data is being collected by the VPN company. Pretty simple, right? Well, the problem of trust arises again since these no logs policies have to be verified by a third party. And yet again, that third party has to be reputable and trusted. So you can see it's kind of a rabbit hole situation, but you get the idea. Trusting your VPN is very important. Now, let's talk about the news in question. Deloitte, a Big Four company which specializes in auditing, risk management, and many other things, has verified Surfshark's no logs policy. According to the report, Deloitte had a chance to look at things like server configurations, their deployment processes, the different APIs being used, and even Surfshark's Nexus technology, which powers all of its VPN servers. So to sum up these news, we can learn two things really. First is that, like I've said at the start of the video, trusting your VPN is key in order to protect your privacy. Again, keep in mind that when using a VPN, your data travels through those servers and you really want to do your homework and verify whether or not the company in question has done any shady things in the past. Look out for ownership details like where the company is based, does it have any controversies like servers being hacked or having their data leaked. Even reading over your VPN's privacy policy would be a good practice. Think of it like reading over your insurance policy. You want to make sure that everything checks out. The second thing we can learn from this news is, well, Surfshark is a reputable and trustworthy brand with a no logs policy that has now been audited. By the way, just last year, Surfshark also had its server infrastructure audited by a German cybersecurity firm called Cure53, which did not detect any serious issues. And I also think that a good plan for Surfshark would be to keep doing these audits and tests in the future so that the trust between it and the users can remain high. And now it's time for our community poll of the week. As you may know, we do various polls related to Surfshark, cybersecurity, and tech daily on our YouTube channel's community section, so make sure to cast your vote when a new poll is released. Now, the poll I wanted to feature today was actually done more than a month ago, but I feel like it was really relevant for this video. And that is, do you read privacy policies of the products you use? Well, over 75% of you said no. This poll really made me think about these policies overall, because to be honest with you, they're really not easy to read for a regular person like you and me. They honestly feel more like lawyer talk most of the time, which I believe is the reason why most people just skip them entirely. But hey, I do recommend reading the privacy policy for your VPN, so I will leave a link in the description below to Surfshark's privacy policy in case you haven't read it. And in the comments, let me know what you think about these privacy policies in general and whether or not we as a society should perhaps move to a different form of approaching how companies handle our data. But that'll be all for this video. As always, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more content. And speaking of which, here are 2 more videos that I think you'll enjoy. But that's all from me. Take care.